when the markets froze, essentially, everyone goes, not like this. This doesn't count. This is insane.
You said earlier now might be a great time to get into the investing game passively, into real estate, multifamily, self-storage, that kind of thing. What makes you say that?
I mean, look, I'll start off by saying this. I'm disappointed because for the last 10 years, in particular the last 5, I heard so much conversation around, I can't wait for there to be a pullback. I can't wait for there to be a recession. God, give us a 20% reduction. And then the moment that the market hesitates, let's call it 2020, right? When the markets froze, essentially, everyone goes, not like this. This doesn't count. This is insane. There's a pandemic. There's government lockdowns. This isn't what I meant. And I was going, yo, that's what it takes to get 20% reductions in multifamily. Now, what happens in that case was that there wasn't any reduction. Deal flow dried up for a little bit. Everything came up. There was a lot of money printing and some stimulus, and rents went up, and it was basically an explosion. But then they forgot so quickly that now we have real distress in the market. Then 2022, interest rates start to rise. They go on to rise faster than they've risen in 40 years, and people do it again. This doesn't count. This is a black swan event. Who could have predicted the Fed would raise rates faster than which is true. I wouldn't have predicted that. I didn't predict it. I talked a lot about how I thought interest rates would go down to the right. My point is, this is what it feels like to have an opportunity to buy distressed deals. And everyone's been saying survive until 25. Here it is. And it's like me and 5 other people that are screaming, this is the opportunity. And you know it's an opportunity. Why? Because when I go to raise capital, well, you start hearing things you hadn't heard in forever, which is, oh, 70s product? You guys are buying 70s product? Sounds a little old to me. Oh, it's 100 units? I like to buy 200 units. That's when you know you're getting a good deal. When the market starts to hesitate. And that's what's going on right now. We're doing a raise right now, and you're doing Phoenix? Aren't you guys running out of water? Those conversations that were never happening now happen. And that's how I know the GP economics and the LP economics are going to be quantum different than a couple years ago.